Have you ever felt stuck in a boring job, a meaningless relationship, or old habits that no longer serve you? We often fear letting go because it feels like giving up a part of our lives. But the truth is, letting go is not a sign of failure. It's the first step to moving forward and discovering what truly matters. Life is constantly changing, and so are you. If you keep holding on to things that no longer fit, you won't have room for new opportunities. It's time to reflect, let go, and move forward with confidence. Remember, letting go is about freeing yourself, not stopping. Before we dive in, if this is your first time on my channel, I'd appreciate it if you could subscribe and like this video. This will help me continue creating more content like this in the future. Most of us tend to cling to familiar things, a stable yet dull job, a relationship that no longer brings joy, or old habits that hinder personal growth. Why? Because we're afraid. Afraid of change, of failure, and sometimes of freedom itself. But without the courage to let go, you'll never have the chance to move forward. Letting go isn't surrendering, it's an empowering act of releasing barriers and making room for what truly matters. When you shed what no longer serves you, you create space for better opportunities to come your way. Barriers to letting go. Fear of change. We are naturally drawn to safety. A job may not bring happiness, but it offers stability. An unhealthy lifestyle may feel familiar, but it's comfortable. Fear of the unknown can make us cling to what we know, even when it's not beneficial. However, change is inevitable, and holding on only drains your precious time and energy. Solution: accept that nothing lasts forever. The only thing you can control is how you respond to change. Instead of fearing it, view each change as an opportunity for growth and learning. As Steve Jobs famously said, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. When he was forced out of Apple, he didn't dwell on failure. Instead, he moved forward, ultimately returning to lead Apple to greatness. Toxic relationships. Sometimes we hold on to relationships that add no value, out of fear of loneliness or simply out of habit. These could be friendships that have turned negative, romantic relationships lacking respect, or social connections that drain your energy. Toxic relationships can lead you to doubt yourself, limit your potential, and trap you in negativity. While you may think you need to keep every relationship to maintain support, the truth is, quality matters more than quantity. Solution: learn to say no and set clear boundaries. Spend time with those who uplift and inspire you. Don't hesitate to cut ties with relationships that exhaust you. Many successful individuals have had to let go of toxic relationships to focus on their careers and personal lives. Oprah Winfrey once said, "Surround yourself with people who are going to lift you higher." Old habits that no longer serve you. Habits are formed over years, and they can become the biggest obstacles in life. Whether it's staying up late, procrastinating, or avoiding exercise, these habits bring temporary comfort but hinder long-term progress. Clinging to old habits for a sense of safety wastes time and keeps you from seizing valuable opportunities. For instance, if you spend hours scrolling social media instead of learning or honing skills, can you truly expect to move forward? Solution: replace bad habits with healthier ones. Start small, like reducing screen time or committing to 10 minutes of reading daily. Top athletes, for example, are willing to overhaul their diets and routines to perform at their best. Michael Phelps had to give up unhealthy eating habits to achieve peak performance. Letting go to open new doors. When you dare to let go of what no longer fits, you unlock opportunities you may have never noticed before. These could be a new career path, a healthier lifestyle, or a brighter future you deserve. Letting go is a critical step to making room for what truly matters. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "Happiness is not found in possessing things, but in letting go of what possesses you." Imagine holding a heavy stone. The tighter you grip it, the more pain it causes. Only when you release it can you move forward with ease and freedom. Letting go is not an end, it's a beginning. If you love positive energy, give this video a like and leave an enthusiastic comment. Let's spread joy together and create meaningful change. Letting go is a concept that many people misunderstand. They often think that giving up on something means failure, weakness, or a lack of ability to continue. However, the truth is that letting go is not surrender. It is a powerful and intelligent action. It demonstrates that you are wise enough to recognize when something no longer serves your growth and courageous enough to leave it behind to pursue greater values. Understanding letting go correctly means realizing that not everything is worth holding on to. One of the most important lessons in life is distinguishing between perseverance and stubbornness. Perseverance means continuing a journey because it still brings value and helps you move forward. Stubbornness, on the other hand, is holding on to something simply because you're afraid to admit you were wrong, or because you've invested too much already. Letting go is about freeing yourself from that stubbornness to discover what truly matters. How do you know when it's time to let go? The answer is simple. When something no longer brings you joy, motivation, or growth, it might be time to move on. Whether it's a job that feels like a burden every morning, a relationship that drains your energy instead of uplifting you, or a habit that no longer contributes to your progress, these are clear signs that change is needed. Letting go is never an easy decision, but it is necessary if you want to move forward. Imagine someone trying to swim across a vast river while carrying a backpack full of rocks. The longer they swim, the heavier the burden becomes, pulling them down. They have two choices: continue holding on to the backpack out of fear of losing what's inside, or let it go to reach the shore safely. Life works the same way. Sometimes you have to release the weight to go further. Letting go doesn't mean recklessly giving up on everything. It is a thoughtful and deliberate process. To let go effectively, the first step is to accept reality. Many people struggle with letting go because they refuse to face the truth. Whether it's that their job no longer aligns with their passion, their relationship has lost its meaning, or their current path is leading nowhere. Once you face reality with clarity, you can make the right decisions for yourself. The next important aspect is focusing on what you can control. According to Stoic philosophy, we cannot control everything in life, but we can control how we respond to it. You cannot change the past, but you can choose how you live in the present and shape your future. Instead of dwelling on what's lost, focus on what you can do right now to improve your life. Letting go is not an overnight action. It's a step-by-step process. You don't have to abandon everything immediately. Instead, start with small changes. If your job no longer feels fulfilling, begin by exploring new opportunities and learning new skills to prepare for the next step. If you are in a toxic relationship, gradually create space for yourself and rebuild your independence before making a final decision. Another key factor in letting go is maintaining a positive mindset. Don't view letting go as a failure. See it as an opportunity for a fresh start. Every time you release something that no longer serves you, you create space for better things to come into your life. Sometimes we need to close one door for another to open. Letting go is a skill that everyone needs to learn. As you grow older, you'll realize that life is a series of choices, and not all choices are meant to last forever. What suited you at 20 may not be right for you at 30, and dreams you once had may no longer align with your current perspective. The Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius once said, "Do not let what you cannot control burden you. Be ready to let go if it no longer aligns with reason and nature." Don't fear letting go. See it as an essential part of your journey. When you have the courage to let go, you give yourself the opportunity to grow, to explore new possibilities, and to become the best version of yourself. Life is a journey, and to move forward, sometimes you must leave behind what no longer serves you. Letting go is not about giving up on life. It's about taking control and reshaping it. Learn to listen to yourself, understand what truly holds value, and don't be afraid to let go of things that no longer bring you benefit. Life is too short to waste time on what doesn't deserve your energy. Let's create a community filled with love and inspiration together. Subscribe to the Stoicism for Success channel today and share it with your friends and family, those you want to see living stronger, kinder, and more optimistic lives. Let's spread this positive energy to even more people. Knowing that letting go is necessary is not enough. The more important question is how to do it effectively without feeling regret or losing direction. Letting go is a skill. It requires understanding, patience, and courage. It is not a spur-of-the-moment decision, but a process that demands self-awareness and strategic action. Many people struggle with letting go because they don't know where to start or fear making the wrong decision. However, with the right approach, you'll realize that letting go is not as scary as it seems. Below are essential steps to help you let go effectively and with greater ease. Step 1. Identify what needs to be let go. Before you can let go, you must first identify what's holding you back. It could be a job, a relationship, a bad habit, or even negative self-beliefs. Ask yourself thought-provoking questions such as, is this still adding value to my life? Am I holding on just because I'm afraid of change? Or if I let go, will I feel relief or regret? A helpful method is to write things down. Make a list of aspects of your life that no longer align with your goals and evaluate their impact. Seeing everything clearly in front of you allows for a more objective assessment and better decision-making. Step 2. Accept reality and the emotions that come with it. Letting go is not just a physical act, it's also an emotional journey. When you part with something, you may feel regret, anxiety, or even sadness. These feelings are completely normal. Many people avoid these emotions by clinging to the past, but resisting reality only keeps them stuck. Allow yourself to feel your emotions naturally, but don't let them control you. As Marcus Aurelius wisely said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. A helpful way to accept reality is through mindfulness practices, focusing on the present instead of dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. Spend time in quiet reflection and observe your thoughts without judgment. Step 3. Take decisive action. Once you have identified what needs to go and accepted the reality, the next step is to act. Many people know they should let go but hesitate, hoping that things will change on their own. The truth is, change happens when you take action. Create a clear, actionable plan. For example, if you need to leave an unfulfilling job, start searching for new opportunities today. The key is to take small but consistent steps. Don't wait for the perfect moment because it will never come. Remember, real transformation begins the moment you decide to act. Step 4. Develop a new mindset. Letting go is not just about freeing up physical space or time, it's also about freeing your mind. However, if you don't shift your mindset, you may find yourself repeating old patterns. Replace negative thoughts with positive, forward-thinking ones. Instead of saying, I've wasted too much time, shift your mindset to, I am creating new opportunities. One powerful technique is positive self-talk. Instead of criticizing yourself, remind yourself that you're making the best decision for your well-being. Surround yourself with people who support your growth rather than those who hold you back. Step 5. Learn to forgive others and yourself. Letting go isn't just about leaving things behind, it's also about releasing resentment, anger, or guilt. Often we hold on to negative emotions without realizing they're the very things keeping us stuck. Learn to forgive past mistakes, whether they were made by others or yourself. Forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting, it means releasing unnecessary burdens. A simple practice to facilitate forgiveness is writing down what you wish to let go of, and then destroying the paper as a symbolic act of freeing yourself from negativity. Step 6. Focus on the present and look ahead. Once you've let go, avoid constantly looking back. Instead, focus on the present and what you can do to improve yourself and move forward. Set new goals, learn new skills, and embrace the opportunities that come with releasing the old. Remember, life moves forward, and so should you. Letting go is not a one-time event, it's a continuous journey. Be patient with yourself, take small steps, and trust that better things are ahead. Have the courage to say goodbye to the past, because the future holds what truly deserves your attention and energy. Letting go is not a sign of weakness or failure. It is the action of those who have the courage to face reality and choose something better. When you bravely walk away from what no longer serves you, you create space for growth, welcome new opportunities, and become a better version of yourself. Don't let fear hold you back. Trust that what lies ahead is more deserving. The journey of transformation begins with the decision to let go of what's holding you back. Ask yourself, Is this truly helping me move forward? If not, it's time to take the next step. Remember, every time you let go, you embrace an opportunity for renewal and progress on the path you've chosen. Thank you for watching this video. Support the community by hitting the subscribe button and turning on notifications now. Don't forget to like the video and share your story in the comments section. Let's spread as much positive energy as possible together.